when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And we are underway here in Atlanta. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
Project S.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Penix gonna throw right away. Quick throw here is complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 31 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Now this looks like a design run, and he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Penix. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
It's 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Luka 1979 Broncos.
From the gun, here is Penix. And the defense can't come up and stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's taken in, it's Tez Walker. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. They get 16 on that connection. 1st down, New Orleans.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, New Orleans.
The man in motion is Watson. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. he knows yet that this one is coming back.
Ready? Go! 18, go! 18, 69, trap 60, trap 60.
To throw again, it's Penix. First down throw there is incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, if you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Ready? 18, caution. 10, 11, 10, 11. Let's go.
Throwing again, it's Penix. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Allen gonna throw to get things going. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
It is third and long. Play action. It's Allen. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15. Here's 1st and 10.
Round 80. 56, 56. It's on.
Now a give on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Second and 10.
Look out.
A run now with Rivers. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. It is 3rd and 10. Play action now, and here's Allen. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Greg Russo, he gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt. Back deep, Anthony Gould. Taken at the 19. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. This will be a short pickup to about the 30. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. His throw left side is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
Let's go.
So after one, the Saints out on top. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. As they've got it with 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and
1. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Here's Penix. defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
He's got a man. That's Watson. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, New Orleans.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
19 light. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
On second down, Penix. A toss, left side, caught by his running back, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints.
This has to be a defensive breakdown, Mike. I promise you, all week in practice, when the scout team ran this play, somebody on defense accounted for the running back out of the backfield. I can promise you that much, but he's able to leak out and get the ball in space. He does the rest after the catch. They just have to do a better job. They got to get to the sideline and make corrections, because you just can't leave guys at this level wide open for easy touchdowns.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Driving start on the ground. And, they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No game.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On second down, Allen. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
10 at the 47-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Let's go.
On the ground, here's Rivers. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Great job here by the this linebacker, Mike, there was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Don't know no better. When I got rich and bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Space 60 racks on it, camouflage girls. Diamonds on it, I'm a blue girl.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Allen working from the pistol. Open right side is Okonkwo. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll run. This is Rivers. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real quick. 0 to 100 real quick.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. On play action, Allen. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On play action, here's Allen. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown Falcons. His 4th TD grab of the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken around the 11. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready up! Set up! 60 back, 19 Tiger, 18 Raptor, 18 Raptor.
The man in motion is Watson. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on first down.
All right, So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On second down, here's Penix. For the middle, that one caught by Watson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Saints first down.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
No gain on that. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
In motion, that's Thornton. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Penix. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, New Orleans.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
79 Cougar 19.
From the gun, it's Penix. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. First 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. They throw that. That's going to wind up incomplete. But the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
operating from their own 23. They'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check. 68. Rig alert. Rig alert. Get up.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Now here's timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Alert!
Off the play fake, it's Allen. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Alert! 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 580! Alert! We go!
Allen now on 2nd down. Complete pass with the grab. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
580! What's that?
They'll go play action here with Allen. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico, putting working on the phones. Either that or try the money hard to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to pay the pension.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Middle. What is that?
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16.
16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Look out!
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, they need 3. Off the play fake, here's Allen. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's marked just shy of the pylon.
It's a great job here by the quarterback keeping the play alive. You can tell once he avoided the rush and became a runner, he looked up and goes, hey, I got a path to the pylon. I might be able to score. He couldn't quite make it all the way, but he sets his guys up now in prime position with 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Rivers trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Falcons, 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
But after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd down and 9. Looking to throw. It's Penix. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Up the middle they go. The hold closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
319!
From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he's in! Touchdown, Falcons! Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage, and then up punching it in.
Will Riker now on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons will even the score. It's now 21-all.
Will Riker to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
He'll locate Thornton over the middle. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Going now, Penix on first down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
From from just across the midfield stripe. Here's second down. Again, it's Penix. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The third quarter has come to an end. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. To throw again, it's Penix. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. On fourth down, here's Logan Cook to punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
At their own 16-yard line.
Were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
13-yard line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, here is Allen. The man, that is Jordan Watkins. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Now a give up the middle. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints 35. One here in the fourth quarter, 33 yards.
I've always gone by the philosophy, Mike, that the pass sets up the run. And in these last 2 plays, that's exactly what happened. You hit them with the big pass, they adjust. You soften them up a little bit, you take advantage for the big gain on the ground.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run. This defense all over this one, making him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Greg Rousseau in there to record his second sack of the afternoon and number 6 on the year.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, it might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Pushed out to his left. He's going to air this one out. This is intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Saints.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. Saints go up by 7, 28-21.
Falcons, 21.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision, as this ball comes out to the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Half 85, half 85.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. Middle of the field, he's got to come close. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards.
I love these crossing routes, Mike. Not only do they put so much stress into the deep layers of the defense, but they really allow the wide receivers to run with the ball after the catch. We just saw a great example why, and it led to a huge chunk play.
56, 56.
First and 10, and it's Allen. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Middle.
On the ground. Here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold them to no gain.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Big play in the game right here. It's third down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down.
Half 10. 319. What's that?
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Ready? Stop. Look out.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's got his tight end. That's a Conquo. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. Big play there. Gain of 14 on 4th and 10.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Alert! Go!
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. This pass deflected and caught. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Look out!
Josh Allen on the bootleg. That is caught. And the Falcons going to be set up with 1st and goal as play moves them down to the 1. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. Here we go. 1st and goal. To throw again, it's Allen. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. First and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
All right, so the Falcons try to add on a 2-point conversion here.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Allen to throw again. That is incomplete. Give them credit, they were going for the win, but it remains a 1-point deficit. A one-score game late, you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards, not going to work out.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, and they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Now a handoff, running right, and he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard.
Hey, check, smash. Come on, unlock line. Count, check. Nike,
They'll stick with him again. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They get the victory away from home in the division. So valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.